Right? Right. I'm gonna start slowly. So, I'm fine, and I have a bunch of friends who don't really want to play Kingdom Hearts uh, for various reasons, but are still like interested in the story to varying degrees. And I love Kingdom Hearts. I love it very, very much. It means a lot to me. So, I kind of got the idea of or my friends and I got the idea of just me like recording it, and that turned into streaming it. So I'll be streaming it, but probably more likely than not, it'll be in the VOD or like recorded format. Um, but yeah, I have a way, a structure I want to do this. Of course, I want to play them in chronological order with some minor personal tweaks as to how to play them. But of course, we start with the first game, and I want to focus on themes. And I have a I have a small, well, kind of small. I have a little document here where I've written down like 3 levels of themes. So I want to talk about the overall theme of the game. Then I want to tie in the different worlds to the like want to explore the themes each world has and tie that into the overall theme, and then also some character themes and how it all ties together there. I have my idea is to like play through play through a world at a time and then stop a little in between each world and be like, okay, so what was the theme? How does it tie in? What have we learned? Also, like, because Kingdom Hearts knowledge and lore it appears to be convoluted, but I argue that it isn't really. So I also, of course, want to do like, okay, what do we actually know in the story? And yeah, so today I'll begin the first game. Before I begin properly, I know that as this is probably viewed in the format of a recording, the opening is usually muted because of copyright reasons, because Utada Hikaru's beautiful songs are very strictly copyrighted. So if you're viewing this as a recording, which you probably are, I would highly suggest that you go and watch the opening now and then come back, I guess, because it's very good, and I'll talk about it afterwards probably a little bit. But yeah, I won't say anything during it here, which again will lead to it being muted, and then we'll dive right in. I won't be 100%ing this, of course. It's story focused, so that's it. I have done some pre-work, like done a little bit of grinding and stuff behind the scenes, so I can have all the reports, all the secrets, all as much lore as possible. So like I can focus on that. But yeah, I'm gonna begin now. So let's do this. I guess if you have never heard of Kingdom Hearts, the premise is more or less Final Fantasy mixed with Disney. So that's where we're at. And it is a Disney property, which is strange, but that's what it is. So we're gonna choose a new opening. We're just gonna do normal. I'm manual. Yes, vibration. guess. Opening time. So much to do, so little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now, step forward. Can you do it? Alright, so the opening. I guess I don't wanna like, so already we have like a clear theme of like the sky and the sea, and I have learned from various sources that like the sea is to represent darkness and the sky is thus light, and the opening is like diegetic is the only thing I want to like touch upon right now. It's, well, as we see, like we go directly from the intro into the game, so like this is, it's part of the game very much so. Worth of note is that my setup is limited, so it won't be flawless video quality, but it'll suffice, hopefully. I will be reading all the text, of course. I will not be doing voices because I'm not gonna attempt at like Donald or Goofy or something like that. Hold on, I want to adjust my sound a little bit. I think that's better. That's a little better. Looks like it. Right, so tutorial time. Power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. Circle to jump. We have the infamous very floaty jump. Since we're just playing regular, I mean, I prefer mage usually. Let's go mage. The power of the mystic, inner strength, a staff of wonder and ruin. Is this the power you seek? Actually, let's see all of them. The power of the warrior, invincible courage, a sword of terrible destruction. Is this the power you seek? No, not yet. The power of the guardian, kindness to aid friends, a shield to repel all. Is this the power you seek? No, we're gonna take staff. Because I love magic. Yes, your path is set. Now, what will you give up in exchange? Always loved this concept, and like as a child, I played this in like the early noughties. This is a 2001 game, and I played it around that time, and so ominous and intriguing. I've always loved the opening because it makes no sense. There's a lot of parts that individually, like, oh, you see the Disney, the Snow White, you see the RPG stuff, and like, but it doesn't truly make sense yet, which I find interesting. I guess actually, before I go on, I want to touch upon the overall themes of the game. I should have done that. So I want to focus on like 4 overall themes. One is adventure, which like there's this desire to go out and see the world and explore and like broaden horizons and stuff like that. There's, of course, a theme of growing up. It is, in a lot of ways, the story of coming of age, but it also relates to like how people influence us when we grow up, both like positive and negative ways, and also there will be a theme of like adults and like young adults or teenagers, children, and some power imbalance between it. We'll get to that. Then, of course, as the title suggests, I want to focus on hearts, and what it means, like what a heart means. So, like good and evil, and like what we contain, like what is a person's heart, both in the physical sense, but also like abstract sense. And then love, because infamously JRPG, my friends are my power, like the power of friendship is a thing, but I want to take that up on like another level of like just calling it love, because it is about love in all its different forms: friendships, kindness, compassion, trust, help, aid, all those things, or just like different ways of expressing love. So I want to focus on that. Yeah. Anyway, let's get on with it. I'm gonna give up the power of the Guardian. You give up this power? Yes, I do. You've chosen the power of the Mystic. You've given up the power of the Guardian. Is this the form you choose? Yes. Also, these stained glass platforms are so beautiful. You've gained the power to fight. Press X to attack. Alright, you've got it. So strange. Use this power to protect yourself and others. Yeah, green is HP, blue is magic. There will be times you have to fight. Keep your light burning strong. Oh. Come on. Get bonked, bitch. I've gained experience. Yeah. Items. HP blobs. Behind you. Targeting time. You can log on with R. So R again to log on. And while... Oh, it's L2 to switch. I forget. When I was younger, I really never learned how to use that, like, the different icons of the log on, like as how close you are. But like that right there is like close enough to hit. I don't know why I never like realized or used it. Look at this. It's beautiful. Field icons. Also a change from the PlayStation 2 original game. I'm pretty sure it did not use triangle for anything other than maybe a shortcut. Like, this was all mapped to the X button. If I remember correctly, I might be misremembering, but I think so. I can't open it. Triangle in the command menu turns into different things. Open. Accept it. You can push large crates, though we don't really like pushing. It's a little finicky sometimes. Smash them. Items. You can log on to things as well. Hold on, the door won't open just yet. First, tell me more about yourself. Oh yeah, there is like a first-person view. Never used it. So, this section is, again, I love the opening in general so much because of all this, like, the music, the visuals, it's all so ominous. Like, it's intriguing. It's like, what is this? But it has a strange, ominous tone to it. And let's talk. What's most important to you? Being number one, friendship, my prized possessions. Friendship for me. Is friendship such a big deal? What are you so afraid of? Getting old? Being different? Being indecisive? I think for me, probably being different. Being different? Is that really so scary? What do you want out of life? To see rare sights? To broaden my horizons? To be strong? I want to broaden my horizons, definitely. To broaden your horizons, huh? You want friendship. You're afraid of being different. You want to broaden your horizons. Your adventure begins at midday. Keep a steady pace and you'll come through fine. Sounds good? The day you will open the door is both far off and very near. So it seems really arbitrary, those questions, and they aren't. I don't really want to disclose what they are because I feel like that takes a bit of the magic away. Like, but it has a function. Like, they matter. Like, the choices matter. And arguably in this kind of significant way, but still, I love how whatever that function is shrouded or presented this way. Press the options, yeah. There's a menu. Got fucked. Oh, I can't roll yet. truly bonks. A lot of people call them peas or tennis balls. I like that, but I don't think I've ever considered it to be like that. Save points. Should have said save. We'll save and make sure not to override my level 100 critical playthrough that I have on the side with a lot of money. But yeah, menu, standard stuff. Not really anything to do with that now. There's a lot of tension building in the soundtrack. Ugh. The visuals, mwah, chef's kiss, love them. The closer you get to light, the greater your shadow becomes. But don't be afraid. And don't forget. Like, look at this. Terrifying, but also so cool. Go away, little ones. Right, let's see if I can do it. No, because you can block them. And like, there's a lot of people arguing like, oh, it's just like mash X to win, which, sure, like, yes, you have to mash X a bunch, but like, there's also small other things you can do. Oh, okay. Also, that effect of like slow motion and blur, beautiful. But don't be afraid. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. So don't forget. You are the one who will open the door.
Give me a break, Kairi. Sora, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow.
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that place? bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kairi, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me? So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Ah!
And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you know this. Okay, we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
Huh?
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
Small babies. Kingdom Hearts, here we go. Title card. Ayo. And do we get a world card? We do. Destiny Islands. First world. Alright, Kairi. Give us our mission. No? Right. Okay. So what I said before about the opening being diegetic is, as we see here, that was a dream Sora was having. And like the opening of like watching him dive down into like the ocean and then arriving at like this stained glass platform is like him falling into the dream. And the whole like choosing our like the power we want and the power we want to give up, and the encounter with that enormous dark being was in the dream. Like that was the dream he was having. I know that might be clear, but still, just want to make it very explicit. Also, we arrived at our first world, so Destiny Islands, what's the theme? Right now, it makes perfect sense that it's about destiny and fate. Like, it's called Destiny Islands. And this world embodies like endless potential, new horizons, home, and like we already see this want and desire to see new worlds, like to travel and to go out there into the unknown. And the characters, like, we have our first trio, or we have the trio of this game, Sora, Riku, and Kairi. And like, they have different stories. I don't actually think I want to touch too much about it now, but what we know so far is like they're kind of goofy. They're just kids being kids. But exposition is Kairi is not from this world. We don't know where she came from. She doesn't know either. And like this is the main driving force of like them wanting to leave. It's not that the desire wasn't there before. Like there's a sense of adventure from the beginning, but like this is like the inciting incident of like, okay, let's build a raft, let's go out there and seek it and maybe find like Kairi's homeworld. So we're building a raft to go out there. Now, Destiny Islands, there are multiple. We cannot see them rendered in the game, but there are several. Like this is not the only island in the world of Destiny Islands. We'll see it later. We'll see another like island later. But yeah, like I'll address the elephant in the room of like, they have boats, so why need to build a raft? And like, sure. But, I mean, I see it more as like, sure they could take a boat, but this is them like building something together. Like, it's a project for them, and it becomes like symbolic of them their want to travel and get out of the islands, get away from them. Where a raft is more, I mean, I guess the symbolic meaning of like a raft could be like liberation or like getting to safety. Like, I'm thinking of like how rafts are usually depicted. It's like you're stranded on a deserted island, and like you wanna go back, you wanna escape, and then you build a raft. Like, so I mean, I guess that ties into this like liberation theme. Anyway, let's. So can you gather the rest of the supplies? Sora, are you listening to me? Yeah, I heard you. Okay, here's what you need to find. 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. I'm counting on you. Yeah, I know where it is. I've played the game several times, many times. But first, who are these other kids?
Hey, what's happening, man?
Yo, you up for a round? Let's play. This is Waka from Final Fantasy X, but like in the form of a kid.
Show me your
So these are like the
stuff.
first Final Fantasy characters. There we go. Get hit. God damn it, I'm sucking at this. Well,
I win.
I'm not doing great. But yeah, you can fight them. You can fight all the kids, except Kairi. And like just to briefly touch on like the combat system, of course it's like press X to attack, but those like, I got tech points, like it's a tech 1 or stuff like that for like countering, and that's it does get mentioned, but it doesn't really get mentioned to what extent it actually is. But basically, if you block or if you counter, or sometimes like exploit an enemy weakness, you get extra experience points in the form of tech points, which is very neat. I like that system. It's a subtle addition to otherwise comparably simple gameplay.
Hey, Sora, you feel lucky today?
Let's fight Tidus.
You're going down. Come on.
Get wrecked.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Also, another addition is like,
Off today.
and you'll see me doing this probably a lot, of like jumping and attacking, because I don't know why, but for some reason that's faster. Like the attacks get executed faster, and it just makes battling go like faster in general. Camera. I remember being a child and like having such a difficult time finding these things because they're not really marked that well. Like, there's not a lot of fanfare about them. It's just like, oh, well, I mean, the logs are the easiest, but like the cloth, I had so much difficulty finding that as a child. So before Riku, I want to find Selphie. Selphie is from Final Fantasy VIII.
Ah, the breeze feels great.
And so like they mix and match different characters,
Okay, don't hold back.
which I actually kind of like. Stop bonking me, Selphie. See, the tech point. Nice. And like,
I can't believe I lost.
it's very cute that you can like fight each other as kids. I like that detail. When playing on Critical, I like to spend some time grinding for experience because it's critical for a reason, right? It's hard mode. Did you get everything we need for the raft? I gave my stuff to Kairi. Hey Sora, how about a quick round? Grab your sword. You're on. See if I remember fighting Riku.
You still don't got it.
Get over here.
Come on. Don't tell me you're giving up already.
I'm not giving up.
You still don't got it.
I don't know what to do. Well,
Come on. Hey. You still don't got it. Hey.
ooh,
Come on.
there's like there's like a counter to. There's like a count, a specific count of when Riku does that like little back thing, like kicks with his legs. That thing. I think it's about like every fourth hit he does it, which is useful to know because it hurts a lot. You can punish him for it, bully him, bully corner.
Come on. Don't tell me you're giving up already.
I,
Come on.
he hits like a
Don't
truck.
tell me you're giving up already. Come on.
There we go. Nice. Nice. Oh, I forgot you got a potion. But I do believe we have all the items we need. So let's... Thanks, Sora. I found something today too. Here, it's yours. High potion, nice. Tired? Want to call it a day? Yeah, let's go home. Okay, it is getting late. We'll finish up tomorrow.
So, Kairi's home is out there somewhere, right?
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've
these
always
three.
wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one? And suppose there are other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you,
A lot of thoughts
you hadn't come
happening in
here,
that noggin.
I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kairi, thanks.
You're welcome.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpu fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what.
Destiny and fate.
Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
Here we go. Enter Disney. I like this gag of like the tiny door.
Good morning, Your Majesty. It's nice to see you this one. What?
The rat is gone. The king's fools.
Wake up, you king, wake up. This is serious.
Hey there, Donald. Good
We
morning.
got a problem, Goofy. But don't tell anyone.
Oh, Queen Minnie?
Not even the queen.
Daisy?
No! It's top secret.
Oh, good morning, ladies.
I mean, look. It's not amazing comedy, but it's pretty fun. It's like that's a fun joke. So yeah, the rat, King Mickey is gone, and we don't know why yet. Second day on Destiny Islands. Selfie, you have anything?
Hey, Sora.
heard about the legendary power of the Paopu fruit? They say if you share it with someone you really care for, it binds you together forever and ever, through eternity. It's so romantic. I gotta try it sometime.
Again, like hammering home this like destiny and fate theme, right? Like intertwined fates. Nothing. Though, of course, Sylvie has like a romantic twist or like idea of it. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, right? Like you can be intertwined in a lot of different ways, not just romantically. Although, of course, that's also a part of it.
Me and Titus, we are gonna do a little exploring today. You know, to the secret place at the base of that tree. There's gotta be something there, yeah?
The secret. We'll get to the secret place. We'll get there, but not yet. First, let's check in. Check in with the guys, the friends.
I think you've gotten stronger, but odds are you're still no match for Riku.
I beat Riku.
We took him on 3-1 last time, and he whipped us all.
Right, you can actually.
Well, I guess Kairi can always count on him.
Oh. You can actually do that. Like if you battle all three of, like if you win against all three of them, you can do like a 3v1 where you like battle all of them at the same time. It's pretty neat. I don't really want to do it because seagull egg. I know what we're gonna collect beforehand, so now we get to explore the other side of the island. Hey Sora, our raft still needs a name. Let's see, how about High Wind? What would you call it? I would call it... What would I call it? I mean, Excalibur is fine. I don't really have an opinion on the name. Yeah, sure, Excalibur. Well, Excalibur. Hey, how about the usual? Let's do it. You guys at it again? Alright, I'll be the judge. The usual rules apply. Take any route you want. First one to tag that tree and make it back here wins.
If I win, I'm captain. And if you win...
I get to share the Paopu with Kairi.
Huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Paopu with Kairi.
Wait a minute.
Okay, on my count.
Oh, see if I can do this. I don't remember how I usually do it. I think I want you to like be locked here. Thank you. Go away, Riku. Ooh. Thank you. So nerve-wracking, and it does not matter at all. I'm like stressing out about it. I want to win. I want to name it Excalibur. Now the score is 2-0. And I got a pretty stone. Very nice. Man, lighten up. It's just a name after all. Trucking Riku. Also, was that? Oh, the Pablo thing? It was just a joke. You should have seen your face. How about another round? I'll pass. Are you upset or something? It's only a joke. And like, you can read it different ways, but I do tend to read it as like, yeah, he joked because like, I wanted to upset Sora. not really the first one to bring that idea. I think it was from I believe Tennille Flowers is their name. Did like a whole video on like why Riku's gay, and that's like a point in their video that like Riku all Riku's talk about this Papu fruit is actually like because he wants to share a Papu with Sora, but he's like too cool or something. It's fun. Today we collect provisions for a trip. Let's see. Sora, you're looking for 1 seagull egg, got it, 3 mushrooms, 2 coconuts, 3 fish, and fill this up with drinking water, but not from the ocean. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. I don't need help. I know where these things are. Mushroom. And... oh. Mushroom? Oh, did I get that already? I did. And I have the seagull egg. And... drinking water? Ooh. That's not what I want. Is it? I think... oh, right. I opened that chest earlier. Got some armor. Because, I mean, JRPG. Armor and equipment. And it, I mean, does it matter a lot? Maybe not, but it doesn't critical. We need coconuts and fish, and then another mushroom. These vibes are so chill, y'all. Like, just fucking around on our islands. Having fun with the friends. So nice. So some things in this game are kinda obtuse. So like getting the coconuts is not really that straightforward, I would say. Because you need... will you not give me one? Right. You need like a fresh coconut, so it needs to be like yellow. But that's... it doesn't say that anywhere. And so I've seen a lot of people like be confused as why you can't pick these up. Which, that's a very fair, like, observation. Come on, give it to me. Really? Why is this taking? Why won't you give me coconuts? What? Huh? So confused.
Come on!
Give me a coconut.
Come on!
Stop. Okay. Not really used to that. But I guess I'll have to look elsewhere. I don't think I've ever had that happening. Do you give me coconut? If I can hit you.
Come on!
What is happening? I don't have them already, do I? No. So confused.
Come on!
Show me a coconut. Kairi? Help me. Oh, thalassa. In the old days, sailors always wore thalassa shells. They were supposed to ensure a safe voyage. See this? It's a charm to help us find each other if we ever get separated. The three of us will always be together. Foreshadowing. Wow, you didn't slack off this time. Just kidding. Let's see what's still missing. Missing. 1 mushroom, 2 coconuts, 1 fish. Counting on us. But it can't give me the coconuts. I don't understand.
Come on!
Why is this happening to me? There we go. Jesus. Don't give up its coconuts. Oh. Nice. And then what? 1 fish? Is there a fish here? No, I think it's the other way. Ooh. It's down here? Yeah. Right, so we only need a mushroom. It's in the secret place. Let's check it out. Ooh, camera. Help, camera. I love this place. It's so cute. Like, all these drawings of like is that like Titus? Selfie and Waka? Also Cheshire Cat? Oh. So cute. I love this like visual storytelling. Like clearly, oh, I don't know. Like, ugh. Like all of these small drawings that they've made over time. Possibly even like other kits before them. Can I zoom? No. So cute. So nice. So wholesome. And look, mushroom. Babies.
Well, who's there?
I've come to see the door to this world.
Huh?
This world has been connected.
Well, what are you talking about?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed.
Well, whoever you are, stop freaking me out like this. Huh? Well, where did you come from?
You do not yet know what lies beyond the door.
So you're from another world.
There is so very much to learn. You understand so little.
Oh yeah? Well, you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
Spooky. Ooky spooky. Right, so, first of all, nothing really out of the ordinary. How did he get here? Right, so I've seen some people being like, what do you mean nothing out of the ordinary? But like, of course it's nothing out of the ordinary. This door has been here the whole time. Like, it's not a new thing that this door is here. It's always been here, so they know it's here. But, so, interesting scene, right? We see this rogue figure that's suddenly there, speaking in riddles about this world being connected, and that being connected means that it's tied to the darkness. And of course, if it's tied to the darkness, and like the whole it'll soon be eclipsed, it's like not really prophesying, but more like foreshadowing what's about to happen. But the key point here is connected. Like, this world has been connected is the key phrase that he said. And of course, the door is this door, but we don't know why yet. We don't know who that is at all, obviously. We will learn. And love the one who knows nothing can understand nothing. Which is very much us right now. Like, we don't know anything, so of course we don't understand anything. Right? Do a quick save. Also, I didn't even notice that the whole dream sequence in the beginning is called Awakening in the save. The whole dream theme. Anywho, we have all the provisions, so let's go deliver them. I don't want to raise Riku again. I'm fine. Like, we're fine. We don't need the raft to be called high wind. Excalibur is just fine. Kairi, I got the stuff. Thanks, Sora. I found something today too. Here, it's yours. Another high potion, thank you. Tired? Want to call it a day? Yeah, let's go home. Okay, tomorrow's the big day. We should rest up. Tomorrow we set sail.
You know, Riku has changed.
What do you mean?
Well...
You okay?
Sora, let's take the raft and go.
Ooh.
Just the two of us.
Huh?
Ooh.
Just kidding.
What's
Sure.
gotten into you? You're the one that's changed, Kairi.
Maybe. You know, I was a little afraid at first. But now I'm ready. No matter where I go or what I see, I know I can always come back here. Right?
Yeah, of course.
Home.
That's good.
Home as the theme.
Sora, don't ever change.
Huh?
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
I don't wanna cry right now. It's too early. I will cry. I always cry. See, I'm crying. Donald. I'm not doing a Mickey voice. Sorry to rush off without saying goodbye, but there's big trouble brewing. Not sure why, but the stars have been blinking out one by one, and that means disaster can't be far behind. I hate to leave you all, but I've gotta go check into it. There's someone with a key, the key to our survival. So I need you and Goofy to find him and stick with him. Got it? We need that key or we're doomed. So go to Traverse Town and find Leon. He'll point you in the right direction. P.S. Would you apologize to Minnie for me? Thanks, pal. Mickey. Love that he just signs with like the Mickey stick.
Dear, what could this mean?
I mean,
It means we'll just have to trust the king.
yeah.
Gosh, I sure hope he's all right.
You're on us. Don't worry. We'll find the king and this key. Thank you. Both of you. Daisy, can you take care of them?
Of course. You be careful now, both of you.
Oh, and to chronicle your travels, he will accompany you.
Over here!
Look, y'all,
Cricket's
it's
the
Jiminy
name.
Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket at your service.
We hope for your safe return. Please, help the king.
Go find Mickey. The rat. I forgot about this.
Gosh, Jiminy, your world disappeared too?
It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I can see, I'm the only one who made it to this castle.
Oh, right. I gotcha. You mean while we're in other worlds, we can't let on where we're from, huh?
Oh,
We
exposition.
gotta protect the world border. Right, world border.
We'll get back
Guess
to
we'll
world
eat with
order.
duds when we get there, huh?
It's an important thing. Spaceship.
Hello up there! Gotta get to lunch, True! I will grab you ready!
Oh, and Pluto. Here we go. Nope. So silly. I love. It birthed the ship.
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
Will it?
A storm? Oh no! The raft!
Sora! Dinner's ready! Come on down! Sora?
The only mention of a parent, and we don't need to talk about parents ever again. When I was little, I never knew. I never like put two and two together that there was a parent.
Riku's boat! And Kairi's!
Uh-oh. The spooky things. Oh. And of course, we can't touch them. Our sword, little wooden sword, does nothing. And what's this? A door? Where does this door come from? Better go find Riku first. And where's Riku? Oh. There he is. Riku, explain.
Where's Kairi? I thought she was with you.
The door is open.
Oh?
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We've got to find Kairi.
Kairi's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance.
I forgot he mentioned parents.
We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Ooh. Well...
Riku.
Also, reminiscent of the opening. Riku standing in the waves, and like Sora being like stepping back, and then under the water, reaching for Riku. Water is like symbolic of the darkness. And so the opening, you could say that it prophesied this. Like, and here we go. Riku's gone, but we have a new thing. Keyblade. Keyblade. We have a Keyblade now. Infamous. And we can take care of these things. Ants. They are kind of cute. Oh, nice. Ooh, little 3-hit combo. Level 4. I'm not gonna spend time because you can like grind them. You can grind levels here. And it goes pretty fast, but like Riku disappeared, but let's see where this like door leads. The door's been opened after all.
Kairi!
Sora.
Spooky things happening. The door was indeed opened.
Whoa.
Doesn't look good, Sora. Here it is. Let's see if I can block it. Almost. Again? No. Let's see if I can get up here. Nope. Is it worth trying? No. Deal extra damage when you hit him in the face. And you get tech points for, like, as I said, exploiting weaknesses. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Will you do something? No? And things start falling. No? Yeah. I wish I could roll. There we go. Ooh. I just can't get enough of that, like, finishing effect. Really gives it oomph. That's not gonna hold, Sora.
Oh? Oh? Look! A star's going out!
Come on, let's hurry.
A new place. Travis Town. New world.
Where's that key?
Hey, you know, maybe we ought to go find Leon. Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that,
What do you know, you big palooka?
what do I know?
Foreshadowing of Goofy being the most intelligent character in Kingdom Hearts. That's only half a lie. And here's our boy Sora. Sleeping.
Oh. Huh? What a
Sorry.
dream. Ah! This
This
isn't
isn't a dream. What happened to my home? My island?
Ugh, where am I? Oh boy. Do you know where we are? Hey!
Okay. Before we go any further, let's just quick recap. We were gathering supplies for the raft. We met a strange hooded figure who said, "This world has been connected, tied to the darkness, soon to be eclipsed." We learned from King Mickey that the star's been going out, and now we see Goofy, like, we see Destiny Islands being swallowed by darkness, and Goofy commenting, "A star's going out." So, the stars are worlds, and so go, like, they're all being swallowed by darkness. Now, what we saw right before Destiny Islands got swallowed was a storm. That doesn't really matter, but Riku acknowledging that the door has been opened and proclaiming that he's not afraid of the darkness, and then seemingly being swallowed by darkness and wanting Sora to come with him, like inviting him. And they almost do, but then a light shines through and Sora is equipped with the Keyblade. So, like, the Keyblade here is the thing that cut through the darkness in a very literal sense as well. Like, you use the Keyblade to, like, fight darkness. So it quite literally is a light that cuts through the darkness. We also see Kairi standing in front of the door that is seemingly being opened. Well, it does open, and, like, darkness pours out of it. But we see Kairi floating towards Sora and seemingly, like, disappearing, being, like, immaterial and disappearing, like, as Sora, like, tries to catch her, which is strange. Like, we haven't, like, this is the first time we see someone being, like, ghostly or ephemeral or, like, immaterial in any kind of way. So that's strange, and put a pin in it. And so Sora together with the Destiny's Island gets swallowed by the dark, and now he arrives in Travis Town. And so, again, just reiteration, I probably will, like, like what's the word, like repeat myself a lot, but the themes of Destiny Islands was destiny and fate being intertwined, and like intertwining each other's fates, um, and like as Kairi says in one cutscene, like they'll be together forever, like a promise to be together, and being like both, I think, physical, but as just as well as like relationship wise, like they'll always be friends with each other. um, Now, just to comment on the whole scene between Sora and Kairi, first of all, like I love the imagery of like the setting sun and the sky, and we hear Kairi's theme, so like this is very much a scene in service of Kairi's character, and shows us what her themes are going to revolve around, which is, I have it here, um, which is, on the one hand, it's like she doesn't necessarily want to go. Like right in the beginning, Sora's like, do you want to go back to your home? And Kairi's like, I'm happy here, but I wouldn't mind seeing it. So I interpret that as like an like Kairi feels that her home is Destiny Islands, even if it might not be where she's originally from, but she can't remember. So like she has established a home, so it makes sense why she wouldn't really want to travel. And this whole thing of like, we'll always be together, we'll always be friends, like it's very much a stability, like being stable. The other part is quite literally like losing yourself, and being forcibly disconnected physically and, again, like abstractly from your friends. And we see Riku's themes beginning to show up as well. It's like, obviously he follows the darkness, he follows the dark road, already, and it seems right now it's driven by a sense of blind desire for exploration. Like he just really wants to see the outside world and other worlds, and so he joins with the darkness and is like, I'm not afraid of it. And I see that as a lot right now as like, maybe he doesn't really know what the gravity of what he's doing. Like it seems a very, like they're children, like they're early teenagers at best. So like I think that right now Riku is making decisions that he doesn't really know the full consequences of, but he thinks he does. Like he thinks he has a grasp on it, but I'm not sure he has. Um, yeah, so we have Kairi of stability and like losing yourself. We have Riku of overestimating yourself and joining, like walking down the dark road. And then we have Sora of like, he seems to just want to be with his friends. Like sure, he goes along with the raft idea and he wants to like travel outside, but it seems more like he just wants to like go with his friends. Like he wants to travel, it's fine, but it's more about friendship for him, and he cares for them a lot. Like he is of course the driving force of the game, and like the driving force of the whole love theme. Like Sora very clearly loves his friends, like all of them, and wants to do everything for them. And we start to see that more as well here, because now they're apart, they're separated. We don't know where Riku is, we don't know where Kairi is. We just know that they both disappeared. As I won't really like these are the only three characters I really want to dive like into with themes. Like Donald and Goofy, all the side characters, don't really care for them. I will remark though now on the whole world order just briefly. It'll get explained as well throughout the game, but basically like the worlds, like when you travel to new worlds, you can't really disclose that you're from another world, and you can't mess up whatever, like you can't interfere, you can't meddle with whatever happens in the world that like disturbs the world order. We don't really know what that means as like quite yet, but it seems that each world has a specific order that should be kept intact. So we've lost our world, we've arrived at a new one, we have lost our friends as well, and so it's time to explore. And Traverse Town is a hub for exploration. Like in its name, traverse, like traveling. It's about meeting, and it's the image of a crossroads of like many different people arriving at the same place, interacting and mingling. And it's also about, as quite literally, being like lost in an unfamiliar place. Like Sora does not not know where he is, and so he's just lost right now. What else? Right, will be some more themes, like, but generally right now it's unfamiliarity, being lost, but also being lost with others, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's get into it. This is totally weird. I'm in another world. We are. I wonder what happened to Mom and Dad. Oh, right, parents. So I forget that Riku actually mentions parents, because parents is... We don't care about parents in Kingdom Hearts. Like, it's fine. We acknowledge that they exist, but we don't care for them, to say the least. Like, they're there. They're not important. We just ignore them. Also, Moogle. Seeing all of this town will take some time, Kupo, especially for newcomers. Even if you can't go to certain areas now, you'll be able to go later. So like exploration, right? An unfamiliar place, literally. People with nowhere else to turn come to this town. Where am I from? None of your business. Don't ask that question here. Everyone's got an unhappy past. Implying that like everyone here has lost their world. That's why they're here. This town is divided into 3 districts. This is the first district. Anything else? Beyond this door is a shortcut to the 3rd district, but the key's missing. Right. The 1st district is the only safe place, Kupo. You looking for someone? It's a big town, so check everywhere. Anything else? No. None of my business. That is very true, ma'am. Sorry to bother you. Item shop? Hello. I'm in charge of keeping the shop clean. It's easier than our bedroom. Do you have a bedroom? We're gonna earn enough money here to go on our own adventure. Right, and then shop. Are you looking to buy, or maybe you have something to sell? Let's chat. I handpicked everything on these shelves. We carry only the best. Sure about that? Also, let me get a postcard. Mail. Mailbox. Send 10 postcards to win something. Send postcard. Zane Cottage. I really like Traverse Town. It's very chill. Mobile? This is the item workshop, Kubo. We're researching item synthesis and super weapon forging. Something's blocking the door, Kubo. That door leads to the 2nd district. Beyond that lies the 3rd district, logically. A safe? Looks like it's locked. Let's go to the 2nd district. There's gotta be more to... Oh, right. Right. Accessory shop. What now? Sorry, game. I'll go to the accessory shop. Hey there, how can I... Ah, it's only a kid. I'm not a kid. The name's Sora. Okay, simmer down. So why the long face, Sora? You lost or something? No. Well, maybe. Where are we? Huh? Traverse Town. So Gramps, is this really another world? Don't call me Gramps, the name's Sid. It's Sid Highwind, y'all. From, I believe this incarnation is from Final Fantasy VII? Anyway, not sure what you're talking about, but this sure ain't your island. Guess I'd better start looking for Riku and Kairi. Well, good luck with whatever it is you're doing. If you ever run into trouble, you come to me. I'll look out for you. I like Sid. He's nice. Mithril Shard? A little behind the scenes, I have had to, because my setup is, again, as I mentioned in the beginning, it's very limited, so I've had to like limit the frame rate to like 20 for it to just run smoothly. But it seems to actually run pretty smooth right now. Oh. Key moment. I forgot. I would have said like before that it's those creatures from the island. If you didn't see it, I'll like quickly. I'll try my best from now on to like announce if there's an important cutscene, because I would imagine like if anyone like just listens to it and doesn't really maybe pay that much attention in between like story beats. But like that's a key frame of like a person falling down, something happening to them that releases a heart-shaped thing that then floats towards darkness, and from that emerges like one of these beings. So like heart escapes from person, heart goes into darkness, from that a being is emerged. That's like the key information. We don't know what that means yet. We will learn. Oh my god, Jesus. Will you chill? Yeah, also it's that type of game like Zelda, of like beeping. Do my best to like prevent that from happening, but I cannot promise. Right, so this is 2nd district. So I want that chest. Postcard. Nice. Hotel. This is also, so I know what to do, right? I've played this game many times before, but it's actually pretty obscure because like you have to go into the hotel, but it's not the only thing you can do. Like I'll see if I can like show you what I mean. But this game, that's like one of the like flaws it has. That like it doesn't. Well, it's strange, right? Because it doesn't really hold your hand, but it doesn't hold your hand so much that it becomes obtuse sometimes. So like I can just go in. Oh, never mind. I thought, oh, okay. Is this something that's different, or do I just misremember? Because I remember it as like if you enter any, like you have to do this in sequence. So you enter the hotel, the first door, then Goofy and Donald enter the second district. You come out here, you enter the Gizmo shop, they come out of the hotel. So like they're always like a step behind you. But I remember it as like if you don't do that first step, it does not continue. So you have to like go through that. I hope I'm probably wrong, but there's like a sequence of events that need to happen. I hope it's like it's always been like this, because I just remember it being like really difficult to progress from this. Difficult, I don't know, but like not really knowing how to progress. Ooh. Ability? I really like this, like the Gizmo shop. It's a nice place to train because it just has like 8 or 10 waves of like increasing like enemies. And of course it scales with like the story progression. So right now it's just like these little things will become all kinds of enemies. I keep trying to roll. I can't roll yet. But I did learn an ability. I should check my abilities actually. I have no idea what I have. More? What was that? More. So what, 9 ways? Yeah, 9 ways. Stun impact. Has a 30% chance of unleashing a finishing combo attack that renders surrounding enemies unconscious. Very nice. Dalmatian's house. See? Not here either. This could take a while. It could take a while. The 99 puppies were lost amid the chaos of their world's destruction. Find them in various worlds. Oh, so sad. It's like a side mission collectible thing of like finding the 99 puppies. There are like, oh, we can't view the, you'll find them in like chests and stuff. I don't mean to fight everything, but still, it doesn't hurt to get some experience. I hear something behind me. There we go, stun impact. Already we see the combat system starting to like slowly but get more interesting. Potion, nice. And second district. I believe so. We're playing the final mix version, which is a re-release. So originally, let's start from the beginning. Originally, Kingdom Hearts was released in like 2001 or 2002, maybe in Europe. I don't remember. But then some time later, I don't think it was that long. Maybe like a year, maybe less than a year. It got re-released in Japan as like a final mix that has extra things in it, extra cutscenes, more abilities. It redesigned a lot of the enemies, like enemy colors got different. But it never got released in the West until there was, I believe, the first HD remaster of like 1.5 collection for PlayStation 3. I think that's the first time we saw the final mix in the West officially. I would not be surprised if we never saw Denise Richards again. I wouldn't be surprised if like someone had fan translated it or like hacked a Japanese version of the game or something like that. But the official was like the 1.5 collection for PlayStation 3 originally, and of course PlayStation 4, which is the version I'm playing now. So like the combat has gotten more interesting because of these like added combat abilities. But yeah, it's not hugely different besides the extra cutscenes, and they're very clear. Like it's clear when there's one of these cutscenes because it's not voice acted, because there was no voice acting at the time, and when it got released, it was kind of too late. Like Haley Joel Osment was too old. Like it's just not the same voice. Yeah. Also, about voice acting, Haley Joel Osment is Sora, and that's very cute. I believe Riku's voice actor is David Gallagher, and there's an incredible clip of him talking about his roles of Riku, where he's just like, Riku's just a sexy guy. And that's not wrong. Lady and the Tramp. We have fun. We have very fun voice actors in this game. Most of the Disney stuff have their original voice actors as possible, which is so nice and so strange to think about. Like, so weird to get all the original, or as many as the original voice actors as possible for these IPs. Like, it's just, Kingdom Hearts is so strange and so cool in like its conception, or like inception, something, like in how it was made. So many things, so many disparate things coming together actually working is just, it's so nice to see. Like, this was a gamble and it paid off. It paid off huge time. Can I not? No, there's nothing up here. Right, let's go back. Nothing to see.
Come on!
Uh-oh. They've arrived in the safe place. We weren't as safe as we thought. Oh, come on. No. Thank you. Give me tennis balls. We're in trouble. Let's go back to Sid. Still haven't found him? Keep your chin up. Take another look around town. Oh. Right. I believe there's an important cutscene coming. Yeah.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Oh.
Who are you?
David Boreanaz.
And they'll keep on coming at you.
It's Angel.
As long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
Alright. Then have it your way.
I'm gonna fight David Boreanaz. Oh! Ooh! Yikes. But I can win it. Well, I didn't. You can win the fight. It doesn't, like, it's the same outcome, basically.
Hey, you found it. Nice going, Leon.
The great ninja Yuffie.
Still, it looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.
Little lamp. Here's a cutscene that's not in the original. This is an added cutscene. Because we see Riku and where he ended up. Where am I? Sora, Kairi. I love this place so much. Oh. A hand.
Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Spooky.
I'm not scared.
Excuse me. Did the king send you?
It's Aerith.
Come on, lazy bum. Wake up.
Whew.
You okay?
I guess.
My tea's cold.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because
My
you
heart?
wield the Keyblade.
Heart. We heard the
I'm
keyword.
so glad that you're
Ooh,
okay,
sorry.
Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about?
I'm the great ninja Yuffie. Gotta stretch my legs.
I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
Jesus. Sorry.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Squall Leonhardt from Final
Yeah,
Fantasy VIII.
we had to get it
Yuffie from
away
Final
from you to
Fantasy
shake
VII.
off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long.
My heart?
Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one.
Oh,
Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay. You know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle and this town, right?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered.
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Red. Trust me, Ninja Key.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute. What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
Aw,
You know what? I really don't know.
so sad. Right, okay, so what? We learned a lot. A lot of exposition. First of all, I mean, let's take them one point at a time. The Keyblade. It's a classic, like, Excalibur story, kinda. Like, the weapon chooses its master. And we saw that. We saw it chose Sora back on the island when that light cut through the darkness after him and Riku got consumed. That's like when the Keyblade chose Sora as its master. We learned what the enemies are. They're called Heartless, and they're attracted to people's hearts, especially the darkness. So we know, and we saw that before. The key cutscene I forgot to like announce with the guy tripping and his heart being released and like consumed by darkness. That was the process. That was the process of like a heartless going for the darkness in someone's heart and like consuming it. And the implication is also here when Leon says like there's darkness in every heart, is that like the heart is, we're starting to see that hearts aren't just metaphorical. Like, it's not the same heart as we know. Like, we have our physical heart, the beating, the blood pumping thing, and then we have like the metaphorical of like the heart of a person, like you have a good heart, stuff like that. And that's of course true, but in this game we've literally seen a physical or metaphysical heart being released from someone and then floating into darkness and disappearing. So now we begin to see what a heart actually is in this universe, that they're not just like they're a semi-physical thing that can like exist outside the body, and it can be consumed by darkness, and the Heartless want to do that. And as we talked about earlier, the Keyblade being the light cutting through the darkness, again, that ties into like, of course, the Heartless beings born from darkness would fear it and would try to extinguish that light. And by doing that, like, the easiest process to do that would be to have the Keyblade wielder's heart be consumed by darkness, because then there's no Keyblade wielder, right? So that's like the reasoning behind why the Heartless are after us specifically. Like, so we've learned about the Keyblade, we've learned about Heartless, we've first of all heard the name for them and what they are so far. And we know also that the worlds, like, people shouldn't know about other worlds, and the reasoning for this by Aerith is that they've not been connected. And we think back to the robed stranger on Destiny Island saying this world has been connected. We're still not sure what it means for a world to be connected or disconnected, but we know that it has something to do with whether or not the world is consumed by darkness, and whether or not the worlds know about each other or can somehow influence each other. So, I mean, again, that makes sense. They're connected, then there is a connection between them. But that's what we know about the worlds so far. I think that covers it for now. I think that's it from that that exposition dump. Curious though is that Leon, Yuffie, and Aerith seem to know about other worlds. Like, we don't know why, but that's strange. Like, and Aerith also knows about the Keyblade. Like, they know about the Keyblade, they know about the worlds. And they know about this person called Ansem, and that he was a researcher and he wrote reports, or a report, and the pages of the report are scattered, and we can find these pages, and we'll find some of them, not all of them in this playthrough, but because some of them are hidden behind like super bosses that I'll do off, like in the other, like the other playthrough, like the other save I have is like all about that, collecting all these things. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is the name drop of the person named Ansem. Researcher, wrote a report. The report got scattered across many worlds. We're not sure what the king is doing specifically, but it would make sense if he tries to gather this report, as it seems to contain some vital information about this whole worlds being consumed and the Heartless and the Keyblade. Like, it seems like this man knew a lot about these things. And it seems like these characters know something about it, but we don't know to what extent yet. So let's get on with it. I've heard that the Keyblade can open all sorts of locks. Give it a try the next time you find a treasure chest or a door lock. So, this is actually small, but it's Another feature of the Keyblade is that it is also a literal key. It can open any lock, really. I love that he taps it. It's so cute. It's like he's tapping on it and it opens. Let's save. Anything else? Hey, cheer up. Okay, I will cheer up. Sooner or later, the Heartless will find you. You'd best prepare yourself. Prepare myself? To fight for your life. Are you ready? I'm ready. Yuffie, let's go join Aerith. She should be there now with the other visitors. Leon.
Yuffie, go!
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go!
So cool. Just throw it or like kick it. I imagine like Leon just kicking it through the window. Don't bother with the small fry, find the leader. Let's go. I hear what you're saying, but I might bother with the small fry a little bit. Just because, I mean, a little experience doesn't hurt anybody. So, do I have items equipped? I don't. I would like some potions, please. Ooh. It's still kind of squishy. I love the Heartless design so much. But yeah, like the colors on like this Heartless that's not how it looked in the original. And I don't really care for the most part, but some of the bosses really look so ridiculous and I don't like it. I just want to be a little less squishy. Cause yeah. It's still very squishy. Also, I don't have a script for this like lore, like story focus, but I hope it makes sense. Like I hope I'm achieving what I want to achieve.
Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get them to see!
The key!
Here we go. Let's go, lesbians. Let's go. Sorry. with you. Party members. See, this used to just be like different shades of purple. I don't really like it. I think it's kind of ugly. But here we go. Thought I could. Ooh. Hurts. Ooh. Oh, thank you. So I know the meme is like that Donald is a bad healer, but I don't think so. I think he's fine. Ooh. I want you gone. No, no. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Donald? Thank you. I really don't have a lot of health, huh? Sorry for the beacon. No, I don't like this. Ooh, nice. Nice. Yay. And here we see it, the heart released. Obtain Brave Warrior.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh?
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
Yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Yup. Whoa.
Yes, but ones on happy faces.
Happy?
So silly.
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one for all.
A new trio has been made. Oh?
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all bilge rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough!
Oh.
The Keyblade has
Here
chosen
she is.
him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or
or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
Ooh, I love Maleficent. So, we got a little glimpse into the villains. And like, it's so fun. I love these villains. I love that they collected like Disney villains into like a posse. And I really love that Maleficent is like the leader. I mean, I love Maleficent in general. She's so camp, but like it makes sense for her to be the leader. Anyway, make sure you're prepared for your journey ahead of you. We don't know how far the Heartless have spread. Check out the shops here. Shops here. They've got some pretty neat stuff. This is from all of us. 500 money. Spend it as you see fit. Good luck. I hope you find your friends. Look out for each other. Keep your spirits up. The gummy ship is outside that gate. See you again. You can teleport to the gummy ship from save points. Open the save menu and select gummy ship. Not all save points let you board the gummy ship. The what? That's our ship. Wait till you see it. Hold on, Sora, this is for you. Attain the power of fire. Learn fire. Select magic, yeah. Consumes MP. Sorry. Now you can use magic too. Goofy, give him that other Sorry. Goofy, give him that other thing. What? You know. Oh yeah. Finally, I forgot. Sora learned dodge roll. Yeah, activate abilities. Abilities allow you to do all sorts of things. Guess we should look for them along the way, huh? Okay, is that it? Let's get going. Not till we're ready. Well, I see big adventures coming their way. Looks like it's up to me to keep track of it all in my journal. And here we have the party. We got our party members, and before we do anything else, we're gonna go customize them. We're gonna do manual, and we're gonna say Donald. We're gonna use regular attacks. We're gonna use defensive magic. We're gonna use, what is it? Defensive magic constantly, advanced magic frequently, and occasionally offensive magic, or frequently. But it's like this. Defensive magic tells how often to use restorative and protective magic. So like, this is a key of how to get Donald to actually heal you. Because that's always like a, Donald doesn't heal me. No. Also, I don't want Goofy to use anything other than support, and don't use my fucking items. And I want it on the X button. So we now have the magic command down here, and you can use it, but it's you use the D-pad, or at least I use it. It's locked in the D-pad for me to like change between these, and so like using the right analog stick to move and also having to do like D-pad mid-fight is awkward. But like, it has a shortcut on R1. Oh, L1. Like, I skimmed over them now because I know I don't need the tips, but I actually forget if it tells you that the customize, the shortcut button is on L1. In any case, if it does, it only tells you here, and I know a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people have like problems or like not really engaging with magic because it's like so awkward to use, because they either the game didn't make it explicit enough, or they forgot that there's a shortcut, which is really sad because magic is so fun in this game. Before I forget, dodge roll. Goofy has rocket, but I don't want you to. I don't want you to. Here we have the journal. So we have like a story recap which is very nice if we need it. We have character sheets for all the characters, and I get annoyed by that little new thing, so I usually just like go in, like remove it. I'm a little annoyed that I have to do it. I might have to live with it. And we get the Heartless. Very cute, very nice. Does it say? No. So we're about to be done with Traverse Town, and I want to do the same thing I did as with Destiny Islands and just go back and be like, what was the themes? What are the character themes we know now? So Traverse Town in the beginning, like it was like we noted on this, like being lost and being lost with other people, and a hub or a center for traveling. And now that's been like upgraded almost to like meeting new people and navigating unfamiliar spaces or places, but also not just meeting new people, but also getting help and aid from strangers. Like Sora gets help and gets aided immediately by Sid, by Leon, Yuffie, and Aerith. Like they're all very protective and want to help, even though they don't know him. They don't know Sora, and Sora doesn't know them, but they still want to help each other. And like Donald is a little shithead about it, but he's like, sure, they just need the key, but they still help. So like Sora right now is surrounded by strangers, but all of them seem very genuine and very kind-hearted and like helpful. Like they don't seem to have any hidden agendas or anything. Although there is a small thing that we're also touching upon here, which is the Donald's comment of like, no sad face, no frowning, no sad faces, only happy. Like it's not quite there yet, but it has some, it feels a little like on the verge of like toxic positivity, of like you can't think bad thoughts in quotation marks, right? Like you have to pack the negative feelings away, but it's not quite there yet. It's not that severe. It's just like, it's uplifting. Like it's encouraging Sora to stay positive and like move forward and not be addled by fear and fears and apprehension. Like it's very much an attempt at being motivating. So, but we see this like positivity theme emerging here. I mean, Sora's always been like, he exudes positivity even from the moment we begin. Like he's just a great guy. He's so good. Sora's so good. But it kind of gets made more explicit here that this is a theme now of like Sora being positive. And again, we have a new goal of like, well, we have several goals. Right now for Sora, the goal is still, we need to find Riku, we need to find Kairi. Donald and Goofy have the, we need to find the king, and we need the key to find the king. So that's why they're being helpful towards Sora. I mean, you could twist it into a light of like they're using Zora, which, I mean, I guess, but I don't know, I see it more as like, they'll help, but they have their own priorities, you know? So, that's where we are. We're gonna go visit other worlds to search for our friends, and hopefully we'll find them along the way. So let's go buy some equipment. Let's actually go get ready. I don't think I can buy... Can I buy weapons for those two? Yes, I want weapons for you. Right, and I got that Brave Warrior. I really like the weapon designs. They're very nice. And I think we got a postcard earlier. But before we go turn it in. Last time we were like, oh no, it's locked. But we can open it now. He doesn't use it here, like, but the implication is we use the Keyblade to open it, right? Because it can open any lock. Aw, yeah. The final treasure is, like, the friends we made along the way. It truly is. Hey, Screa. Thank you for joining in. Mithril shard. Mega potion. That was it. That was it. That was it. Right, and gummy ship. I'm not really gonna engage a lot with the gummy ship. Just because it's a lot. Hey, look at this mark. I wonder what it is. Trinity mark, we can perform various actions with them to get things. Make it ether. Don't need that yet. Let's go talk to Sid before we go. I don't remember if he has something for us yet. Chat. Things have disappeared from the shop recently, and these weird noises I keep hearing. Man. Sid. Oh, I guess let's save first of all. And then let's get going. Let's go fly the gummy ship. The green cursor shows your current position. Select your next destination with the cursor. Observe the battle level when selecting destinations. More stars means stronger Heartless in that world. Right. So we don't know which world these are yet. And I'm gonna do them as much as I can in order of difficulty, so like star 1, then star 2, and then so on. And while I know that some of the worlds can be skipped, like there are 2 worlds that you don't need to do, I intend to do them because I actually think that all the world's themes are interesting when viewed against the like, I just think all the worlds have something to add to the overall story. So I want to make sure to get as much as possible. So let's go. Let's go to the first new world. We travel to different worlds in the gummy ship. The heartless ships often give us a hard time. Always be on the lookout during flight. Your journey will be documented until you reach your destination. Seek out the missions each world has to offer. Control the gummy ship with the left stick, tilt up to descend, tilt down to ascend. The blue gauge shows your power level, firing lasers, consuming power. Yeah. Yeah, just how to fly. And it's a very cute little shoot 'em up game. It's not the most interesting in the world, like, but it's fine. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. But I will say, I think it's very interesting to see how this idea starts and where it goes when we arrive at Kingdom Hearts 3 in the future. Even in Kingdom Hearts 2, like, it has different iterations in all of them. And it's just very interesting to see the same idea being explored, but also it seems like it becomes more and more like, it seems they had a vision for this game, and it seems with each of the numbered games, 2 and 3, it becomes more like that vision. Just because of, like, I would say technological constraints, or some developmental constraints of some kind. I don't know for sure what, but something. Here we go. Let's go. Wonderland. Disembark. And is, of course, Alice in Wonderland, Wonderland.
Oh, my fur and whiskers! I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! I'm here, I should be there! Oh, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh, the queen should have my head for sure!
Trinity Mark we can't use. Let's... Oh, I've played the games many times before, so you can just drop whatever you want. I would love to hear it, actually. So go ahead. And like, I'll just, if it seems to be some kind of spoiler, I just won't mention it until it becomes relevant, I suppose. Like, I'm not sure the, I don't know if the VOD will have the, oh. Entering the first place of Wonderland 3 times over the course of the game will give you some item. I did not know that. Oh! I do know about the evidence thing. And I don't... I mean, I like to collect them. But... yeah, I don't... I mean, yeah. I don't know if I'll do it this time. We'll see. Maybe I'll get like 2, 3 of them. Because like, we'll see. Oh. Yeah. That I didn't know. That's interesting. About, like, how they fall. Interesting. I'm learning new things. Thank you for that. But yeah, no, I did not know that. I've always just, like, not really paid attention. It just kinda guessed. I don't actually remember if there's any difference to whether or not you get it right. But no, I did not know at all about the entering the world thing. I'm not sure I quite understand either, but either way, very interesting. Teach me how to get small.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That cracks.
Must you be so loud? You woke me up. Good morning. Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
I'm still trying to figure out that entering the first place. Do you mean like where you drop down? Like from the gummy ship? Or... yeah. Huh. I might try that. So like if I were to go out like and like go back to the gummy ship and enter like 2 more times, would that do it? Oh, they don't give health. Oh, do you mean like the extra large shadows? Because I know about them. Because yeah, that's like a thing of like re-entering a couple of times to get them. Oh, that's... oh, okay. I mean, if you want to look it up, that's fine, but it'd be fun to try.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is... because I say so, that's why!
That is so unfair!
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You
Love
may be
that
queen,
defense.
but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling? Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No, no! Oh, please! Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartless.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence. Fail and is off with all of your heads. Gather as much or little evidence as you please. Report back here once you're ready. Right, so the meddling they referred to here was like back to that world order thing. Like they did it anyway, right? Or Sora did it anyway because he doesn't know about the world order thing. Only they do. Gush and Donald. And this is, it's still kind of fluffy what that means, but it has something to do with like, because we know as like players that this is the story of oh, I'll do that. I don't think I've seen that, unless it's something like, if you have to do it to do like 100% or like the platinum trophy, then I have done it but just don't remember. But I'll look out for that. Thank you for that tip. It's very nice. No, sorry, the world order thing, like we know as players this is the story of Alice in Wonderland, and so it's kind of implied that meddling is like interfering with the course of the world or the movie's story or plot, and that is what you like, that's meddling and that's disrupting that world order and also inviting the information about other worlds to that world, which is not great. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think the first chest counts, but I don't remember. It's been ages since I got the platinum trophy. I couldn't imagine so. Anyway, we need evidence for Alice's innocence. Who are you? Who indeed? Poor Alice, soon to lose her head, and she's not guilty of a thing. Hey, if you know who the culprit is, tell us. The Cheshire Cat has all the answers, but doesn't always tell. The answer, the culprit, the cat all lie in darkness. Wait. They've already left the forest. I won't tell which exit. There are 4 pieces of evidence in all. 3 are a cinch to find. The 4th is tricky. Big reward if you find them all. Should we trust him? To trust or not to trust? I trust you'll decide. So yeah. Ooh. There are... I mean... I don't know if I need to recap, but like, we can find 4 pieces of evidence. Used... I don't actually remember what the reward is. Do I have anything? I don't. And like, it's not the worst to find. Oh, like, oh, I actually can't. Look, camera, work with me. Like footprints, that's one. Oop. Ooh, nice. Treasure magnet. Don't need that. I'd rather want treasure magnet. Also, I think this time I'll wait. I found some Dalmatians. I think I'll wait on speaking about the themes until we're at the end. I think that actually makes more sense, because then we have like all the information instead of me just like starting some of it and then having to like just repeat what I said. I think I like that more. So I know I can make this. There we go. Oh. No, I did not know that. I don't think I've ever tried to like... I don't actually think I've ever tried to like skip some of the worlds. That's not true. When I did the Platinum Trophy of like getting it, like finishing the game before like 15 hours or something, I think I skipped like 2 worlds, but not Wonderland. So I've never seen that cutscene. That's fun. That's fun. I really like these informations. Like, thank you so much for providing it. I like learning new things about Kingdom Hearts. I'm not like an expert on everything at all. I just have a lot of feelings. I have a lot of feelings and I want to share them with my friends so they can feel with me.
This should help.
Oh, sorry. I don't have any ethers, do I? I have one. I guess you can have it.
This should help.
To go. Right. Right, we got a second evidence, right? Didn't we? Footprints, antenna, yeah. Where do I want to go? I think I can only go in here. And that's the third stench. Do I want to go for the fourth? I mean, I might as well try, right? I want to see if I can finish Wonderland today. That could be nice.
Here.
And see ya. take, and then hit, and then eat. I think that's it. No, won't make it. Well, we should be able to get up there from here. Yeah. So I think this is... Oh. This is not where I want to be. Oh, really? Yeah, I've not tried that either. Huh. I mean, I hadn't even considered like doing that. So, but yeah, it makes so much more sense. Also, that's pretty cool that they did that. Like, accounted for that change. Oh, here we go. Fourth one, can I do it? Yes. Claw marks. There we go. Well, look what you found. Nice going. Now we can save Alice. Don't be so sure. She may be innocent, but what about you? What do you mean? I won't tell, but I'll give you something. Power of Ice. Blizzard. Thank you. I forgot. There was a reward. And that's very nice. That's actually very nice because we very much like Blizzard. Save for good measure. Oh, thank you so much for like dropping in. It was so nice having you here. I'm very nice of you just to like drop in on like such a small stream. Thank you for the information. Hope you have a nice day or evening. Oh, sorry, I wasn't reading. Alright then, choose the one you wish to present. I'll decide who's guilty based on that evidence. What? After all the trouble of collecting it? You dare object? Then you'll lose your head. Now choose one box. And so the tip I got from Skrea was that like, it's apparently the one that has the evidence against us, like against Sora, isn't random here. It has something to do with like how they fall. And so this was like the last to touch the ground, so I think that's, if I understand correctly, but that's, either way, it was just a fun little thing. Let's just take this one. Heartless. What in the world was that? There's your evidence. Alice is innocent. Silence. I'm the law here. Article 29. Anyone who fights the Queen is guilty. That's crazy. Seize them at once. Time to find some cards, y'all. If they touch the tower. Ooh. Go away. Where is it? Oh. You got that. She's gone. She must have gotten kidnapped while we were fighting. You fools! Find the one who's behind this. I don't care how. Also, I forgot I wanted to comment on like the presentation of Wonderland as like this box is such a nice detail. Like it seems a very deliberate way of presenting this world, and I love it so much because it's so weird, it's so strange, which fits perfectly. Have you seen Alice? Alice? No. Shadows? Yes. Where did they go? This way? That way? Does it matter? Left, right, up, down, all mixed up thanks to the shadows. Step deeper into the forest to the deserted garden. You might find shadows in the upside down room. Ooh. Love the cannon. Now we're starting to use magic. I just want a quick comment on that. So each of the blue blocks is 1 point. Like usually magic takes up 1 point to use. Well, that little yellow thing there is like whenever you fight, like physical, like do physical attacks, you build up that bar, and once it's full, it gives you like a point of magic. So there's like an incentive to mix it up, mix and match, but it also gives you a very nice way of replenishing magic. So like, you see one of them is in a second. There we go, I got a second point, it got filled. Oh, also, we have Blizzard now, so those little red things that spew fire, I mean, clearly, like, what? Like, it makes sense that they would be vulnerable to, like, ice, so we get tech points for using ice against them. And I love that so much. Like, and again, it does not tell you what to do. It'll show you by giving you tech points, be like, oh, rewarding you. It's a tea party. A very merry unbirthday. Bizarre room. They're hiding somewhere, and the Marmorath's outgrave. That's probably some Alice in Wonderland wording. Want to find the shadows? Try turning on the light. Also very on brand. The light casts shadows. Did you faint, Donald? Touch. It's too dim. Make it brighter. What next? One more lamp that you need to light. All the lights are on. We'll see the shadows soon. They'll rise in this room, but somewhere else. The shadows might go after the doorknob, too. Sorry. Hey. Oh. Also, I love these little, like, bubbles that are like MP restoration. These. Oh, well. I forget if there's anything else we can do. I don't think so. You'll have a better view from higher up. We'll do that in a second. Give me a second. Also, let me equip some items. I don't want to give you items though. I mean, let's try. The shadows should be here soon. Are you prepared for the worst? If not, too bad. Such a fun boss design. Hate the colors. Like, sure, the game wants me to like use the table, but I don't need to. I can just do that. This. Oop. Get fired. Come on, hit. Thank you. No. Don't hit. Ooh! I thought you couldn't hit me. I don't think I can block them though. I don't have block at all. Ooh! I forget. Maybe I should heal myself. Nice. And release the heart. Ifrit's horn.
What a racket. How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
What was that? You hear that? It sounded like something closed. Look. This gummy ain't like the others, no sir. Okay, I'll hold on to it. Obtain Navigate piece. Splendid, you're quite the hero. If you're looking for Alice, she's not here. She's gone. Off with the shadows into darkness. No. Let's go back to our gummy ship. We might find her in another world. We've got to go to a save point to return to the ship. You... So, we're finished with Wonderland. And so, let's do the themes now. It was pretty short, of course because I didn't do a lot of the optional things, but it was pretty short, and so the main theme here is obviously about like justice, right? So Alice is wrongly accused, she's wrongly incarcerated, we are wrongly accused as well, and so we want to seek justice. But it's also about like trusting people. Like, we trust that Alice hasn't done anything wrong, but we don't actually know. Like, Sora, Donald, Goofy, they don't know anything. It just appears as if she's being unjustly, like, judged. And then if we take that further, it's like Sora wants to protect her as well. Like, he wants to protect Alice, and this protectiveness, we can bring that up to like protecting your friends in general. And so this is like, this teaching us to, or teaching Sora is like to protect friends and to trust in your friends, and standing up for yourself and standing up for your friends as well. Like, it's really like how to garner or how to maintain, how to healthily maintain friendships when up against something, an obstacle of some sorts. Actually, something I haven't written down is also the, and I just realized this, of like, here's Alice, a child, being unjustly judged by the queen, an adult. And this, again, I mentioned it in the beginning of like the game's overall themes of like the tension between adults and children, or young adults, teenagers, whatever. And this is all like, this is probably the first time this even is shown in the way. But it will be much more prevalent as we progress through the story. So yeah, I think I'll slowly outro the game, or the session here. I don't know if I can do like complete recap, because it's 3 hours. I can't do a recap of 3 hours, but we're starting to get into the Disney worlds now, and a lot of people really don't like this. by many seen as like filler content. And with this project of me like playing this game is one, to present it to my friends who haven't played it and that don't want to play it but just want to know or follow along. That's like a main goal. But another goal is also, I guess, just for me to like argue why the worlds are actually important by taking up these themes and relating it to the overall story, which again is like coming of age, it's of seeing new sights, it's of traveling, it's love and friendship, it's the heart. What is it? What does it consist of? How is it lost? How is it recovered? And yeah, I'm really passionate about Kingdom Hearts. I have a lot of feelings, and I want to put that in. I want to put that out there into words as best as I can. I have no idea how rambly this is. I hope it makes some kind of sense. I don't plan on being more structured than this, honestly. It's kind of just an excuse for me to gush about one of my favorite games or game franchises of all time. And I hope whoever watches, friend or acquaintance or stranger, that it's fun, that you get something out of it. I hope that I argue, like that you see my arguments and then you, whether you agree or disagree, it's just, I hope I succeed in arguing, basically. But yeah, if I were to try a quick recap, we had the dream in the beginning with the opening, where we were told that every light casts a shadow, but we should not be afraid because we will be the one that opens the door. Very mysterious. We go to Destiny Islands and we see our friend group, our key protagonists of Sora, Riku, and Kairi, and how they interact and how they're friends, and is very nice. We meet the mysterious hooded figure who says the Destiny Islands, the world has been connected. It's tied to the dark, and it'll be eclipsed, like consumed by darkness. And it does. Riku is lost. Riku disappears while Destiny Islands is consumed. We later find him in a strange place, but we don't know more than that. Kairi disappears as well, and is strangely not like lacks a physicality. Like she disappears as a ghostly figure, which is strange. And then the world is consumed, and Sora is transported to Traverse Town, the hub of people who've lost their worlds. We meet Sid, Leon, Yuffie, and Aerith, who teach us a little bit about the Keyblade and the Heartless, and a man named Ansem, who seems to have researched it all. Sora meets Donald and Goofy, and they team up because Donald and Goofy looking for the king, and they need the key. Sora has the key, so they team up. They go to other worlds, like they're traveling to other worlds for Sora to find his friends, and for the King's Fools to find the rat, Mickey. And the first world we go to is Wonderland, where we encounter Alice being unjustly judged, and we intervene. We show with evidence, we find evidence, we show that it's not Alice, and we battle, and then Alice is lost anyway. Like, she disappears. We fight the Heartless of the world, and then there's a keyhole that appears in the doorknob's mouth, and the Keyblade responds and like locks it. We hear a clear like locking sound. So whatever that keyhole was the Keyblade by itself kind of locked it. We don't know what that means yet. And I think that's about it. So we don't know where Riku is for sure. We have no idea what Kairi is. We don't know where the king is. So we'll just have to explore more worlds and see if we can find them. Yeah. And I think I'll stop here. I have no idea when I'll do the next bit. Hopefully not too long from now. The VOD will be up on Twitch, but only for like a week. But I'm planning on throwing it up on YouTube as well, where it should be available for longer. Hopefully, unless something happens to it. So yeah, thank you for, well, I would say joining me, but there was only really one person joining and they left. Still, Skreya, whoever you are, very nice of you to drop by. But for any friends who are watching at another time, I hope this was like fun and cozy. I hope you gained something from it. I hope you are eager to join me in this story. Like, I hope you got something out of like learning something of Kingdom Hearts. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like I hope you'll keep joining me. Like, I hope you're curious about the plot so far. I do plan on at least doing the whole first game. I really want to do that. So yeah, I hope you had fun. I had fun. I'll end the stream now. So thanks for watching. In any case, I'll see you.